Hey guys, thank you so much for having us again. I'm called Shizi. If you're watching for the first time, and today we're going to discuss something very different from what we had in the season 1. So today we want to talk about the youth startup, how a youth can really navigate their own ways until they end up establishing themselves without giving a pressure to their parents or guardians, or without falling into other youth traps that will lead them into jail terms or something of that sort. So I have new team and new people with a very good experience. Actually, they are both degree holders. So I'll give them time to introduce themselves, tell you what they do and how you can connect or reach out to them within the social media or anything. So I'll begin from my right.
Okay. I'm Omondi Steve. Professionally, I'm a teacher. I also do some side hustles. So in Facebook, I'm Omondi Steve. Instagram, the same. I think I only have those 2 accounts active.
Yeah, so the other side hustle, those who are watching, they can come to support or something.
Okay. I operate a gym within a wind along the Poster Road, just next to Poster.
Okay. Thank you. So in case you want to build some muscle or be fit in any way and you're within Migori County, please hit me up so that I'll guide you and give you the right direction to his gym. He has a very nice gym, a very big, spacious, nice gym for both ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, mister, you introduce yourself with what you do.
Okay, on my side, I'm called Robert Odoyo. I'm an accountant by profession and also I'm an economist. I'm doing my own business. I'm currently doing the hardware business, and we also do supply of any building materials. So if you are in need of any building materials, you can just alert me. I'm not on Facebook, I'm on Twitter at Robert Odoyo. I'm also on WhatsApp, and maybe you can get me by just my personal number, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're comfortable giving your personal number, or now that
okay,
depends on you.
Now that depends on my number is 0712 40 60 99. Yes.
It's okay. So in any case, you're going to have any construction done anywhere, and if you want to build a very nice crib for yourself, please hit him up. In case you didn't, or you have forgotten the number, just inbox me. I'll give you his number so that you get the building materials delivered at your doorstep. Okay, so straight to it. We wanted to talk about the youth startup. And in the episode 1, we'll be talking about this youth who's just completed his or her Form 4 and is going to join the campus. So how are you going to maneuver your ways? How are you going to establish yourself? How are you going to develop yourself as a person so that you don't end up misleading yourself, so that you don't end up, losing the right track? So I'll begin by airing the first concerned question. Mr. Steve, according to you, how can a youth who's just done the Form 4 is going out there and is going to meet new people, having a freedom for the first time, maneuver his ways and establish him or herself?
Okay, what I believe in human being, number 1, you have to be disciplined. Number 2, the purpose that took you to that institution. Then you must also have in mind that you're going to meet different people of different status. It is this status that makes people to overlap from what took them there. As a youth, as a person who is joining campus, know your background, know your capability, what you can afford. Don't be moved by your peers, because some people come from wealthy background, some are very rich. You might be average or below average, but at the end of the day, it is your degree that will sort you out. So as a person who is joining campus, I believe in morality. Have morals as a human being. Have your own class. You know where you come from, and stick to it. Because so many youths, they yearn to live that lavish life.
The expensive, flashy life.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It is that kind of life that makes them find themselves in immorality, yes, or any other illegal activity. So that as a youth, understand yourself, understand your background, economic status, and stick to it. Good life awaits you after completing your studies.
Okay.
Yes.
But now that you've talked about the flashy life, I saw even me as well. I'm a victim here. I really love to, dress well, smell good, and, perhaps get to hit the gym. How can I manage to achieve this when I'm just going there? This is something that is awaiting. It's waiting for me there.
Yes.
I have to want all these things. So what can a youth do for him to, just establish himself and get himself in the right track?
Okay, what I believe on is that good things, they normally come progressively. You can't be poor today, then upon joining the campus tomorrow or next week you are rich. So they come progressively. So as a youth, look at your capability. What am I good at? You can be a journalist, a banker, whatever, but what are you good at? Then look at the opportunities that you can get. I want to believe that most of the youth, upon joining the campus, they are computer literate.
Yeah.
You can earn through it. There is online writing that you get a good money. Apart from that, there are also other opportunities depending the campus you are, depending the site where you are living. Identify one that you are good at. Use it as a side hustle. Whatever you get, use it to improve your life. Use it to live that life you want.
Okay. Let us come to Mr. Robert here, please. How can a youth who is just, very young and naive, he's never gotten any freedom, manage his ways to the campus?
Okay, first of all, I'm a firm believer of structures. I believe that human beings should have a structure.
Yeah.
Like there's a framework that you should be living by. Like there's always God, family, and then business. That's what I believe in. So in terms of even the youth, the same still applies. So whatever you have in terms of, you have a connection with God is very, very important. And then the connection with family. So God will give us the guidance that we need as we navigate through the campus life. Yeah, so we need that structure, the structure that we have with God. And then you believe that there is a supreme being who guides and everything. So from that point on, once you have that structure, everything just flows.
So it's God all the way?
No, just have that structure. Exactly, like you must have God first and then whatever you want to do next. So once you have that structure put in place, the structure will guide you. Like how do we navigate from each and everything that you make must be based on that.
Okay.
Not just based on the personal experience of people, but based on that guidance that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you read like in terms of, what God requires of us, we know what the family requires of us. So once you know where you come from and you know what the family requires of you, you must make the decision based on what the family requires of you. Yeah.
Okay. But how about on the second question? How is this person, after is knowing God, is so much submissive to God, maneuver his ways financially?
In terms of finance, we have very many business that people can do online.
Yeah.
We have the FX right now. We have the forex trading. We have things like online writing, and then we have now the normal handwork business that people can do. Maybe we used to sell CDs. We used to sell movies. Yeah, so we can download maybe movies and then just sell online. We can do a lot of business. Just moving from online and maybe handwork we can do. Yeah.
Okay. So how, this is a question to both of you, but I'll begin with Mr. Steve here. How are you advising a youth to manage or balance the two? We have education here, and we're also having a side hustle. It's also going to help a youth develop or establish himself.
Okay.
How?
So you have to know the core. What took you to the university? You did not go there to trade. You did not go there to earn money. You went there to have your certificate. But at the university, the timetable is flexible. Maybe in a week, you have 3 days off or 2 days off. Or sometimes half a day, you have nothing to do. So you just fix those side hustles within the free time. So if it's time for class, you have to attend it. When you are free, you fix those other programs. Yes.
How about you?
Now, in terms of balancing whether you are going to read or going to do business.
Yes. How are you going to advise?
The main thing that you took to the campus was to read. That is your objective. We only have one thing that requires from you, that you must get a degree and not just a degree. It should be around second up and above.
Yes.
So once you have that, then now in terms of balancing business, instead of going out and maybe watching a movie, instead of going out and maybe being with friends, instead of going out and then playing PS, you can just sit down and have your laptop and do your own trading or do your own writing, and then make some money. So that spare time that you have after classes, you can do that. Because I think classes mostly end by 5, so maybe from 5 up to, because we have 24 hours. So you have to balance your own structure within that time.
And in a day also you cannot have your classes throughout the day.
Yes, you can't have that. But then also you should take those boxes that have gone to classes. That is correct. That is the main job.
Yes.
And then the second job is that I've also done something that may give me income.
Yes.
Yeah. So once you take those, then maybe you can go and sleep and then say, for the day it's done. So go to the next day.
So let me hear your experiences now. Let me talk about you as a person. How did you manage this? Yeah, that is our third question. We concerned because from your stories as well, we are going to inspire somebody there. Yeah. So how, as you as Mr. Steve, how did you manage your 4 years?
Life at the campus is not that easy as people might think. More so when you come from an average family. Yeah, there are some things you cannot ask your parents. And again, what they give is not enough. So just like I said before, look for some opportunities. Like I was assisting in a cyber. Yeah, at least you do some typings. At the end of the day, you have
some cash for yourself.
Some cash. Yeah, sometimes you can also be just a delivery boy. When you deliver some items, most of those who are in town. Yeah. You can be having an agent, somebody places an order, then you act as delivery boy. At the end of the day, at least you have something. But majorly, I depended on the cyber.
Okay.
But in the campus, just like you said, fashion, everyone wants to look good. On a market day, go to the market very early in the morning. Go pick some goods.
In life, you're not everyone.
No, that is his story. I was talking about personal story.
In life, not everyone. Everyone wants to look good, but then
in
life,
in their own
in their own
preferences.
You just have to be you.
Yes.
In life, you have to be real with yourself. I'm not everyone. This is me. I'm doing something that is comfortable with me, not comfortable with everyone. Whenever I dress, whenever I do everything, it is comfortable. I have to find that specific cloth that fits me perfectly. Even hata kama iko kwa fashion, it fits me. And I'm comfortable with it, and I can walk around with it without kuiguza kufanya no. This is my own clothes. So in terms of other fashion and everything, you just have to do you.
Okay. So but how about you? How did you manage the 4 years?
Now on the fashion, I was saying, Sam, you can wake up wearing in the morning, go pick some clothes and sell. You get it. You know that you put them on.
Okay.
At the campus, people have hoods, the sweatpants, the whatever kind of the clothes they like. So you can get them.
You identify it.
You go look for it. Go look for them.
Then you supply now.
Then you supply. And people will even be coming for every day. Wakijua vizuri, every Monday you go to the market. By Monday evening, everyone will be at your place. I need the new clothes. In a way, you will be getting money to boost your stay in school.
Mr. Robert, what was your experience as a person now?
Okay, in terms of campus life.
How did you manage it?
And everything, no.
Partying here, and we have ladies here. We have the whole pressure.
No, in terms of the pressure and everything, that life will come. The most important thing that I went to the campus was that I had to get my degree ticked. I had to take that box. So in terms of now balancing with the finance part of it, that I was lucky that before I joined campus, I already had my CPL. So already I was interning at the finance department. I didn't have the access to the student record, but maybe I could manipulate something. Yes, but in terms of that, then we used to do also this. We went from January to September, and then now we had that 4-month period. You can do something within that period. Yes, because as an accountant, you can do a lot of things. You can do people carries, you can do So
you as a person, what was giving you money apart from the parents?
My internship at the department.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do procurement, we could do a lot of things, but as long as you don't touch the students' records, you're fine. Yes, because you can do a lot of things.
Because nowadays you find in that same department, it's very tempting though.
No, in life you just have to be very aggressive. and you have to knock all the doors. So once you go to say, okay, like you must also maybe create your own luck, because the moment that you add the papers, okay, now I'm qualified. Only that once I get maybe the student records, I can do something with it. Yes, you can do a lot of things. So as long as you don't access that, you can do a lot of things in finance. Yeah.
And so I believe for you to have the opportunity that you had in campus to work within the compound, you first of all began by having some good rapport with your lecturers.
Yes, you have to do that.
So that is also a lesson to all of you watching the show. You must have some good rapport with your lecturers. Not only lecturers, but also students, plus the whole staff.
But that goes also for life. Like for life, there's no need of having a beef and everything. You just be good.
Yes.
Be good and make impact in people's life. Just be good. So
Never know where
you
will come from.
you only have two jobs: being good, being a good person, and then being impactful. Yeah.
All right. So we find that this is now, I don't know the fourth one. Whenever, if you're from high school, they say that your blood warms up very fast. I don't know how to say that, but I don't know how to explain that, but I'll explain it in this way. You come from high school, you want to be with the opposite sex. If you're a lady, you need a man so bad, you need someone. This is the time you're having this freedom. How did the two of you balance this? You need a lady and you want some nice, very beautiful ladies. Was it a challenge getting these ladies, and how did you manage? Because when it comes to a lady with a man, you can even approach Rihanna, so long as you have the courage. So how did you manage this relationship thing? Mr. Steve, please.
Okay, number one,
Yeah.
we have to be God-fearing while at the campus. Identify a church, go to church. And morals. Be of good morals. If you are good, you will find a good guy. If you are bad, you will find a bad guy. If you are a guy who likes partying every weekend, every evening, you are at the bar.
You will find a party.
Obviously, you will get a girl there.
So it depends with places where you revisit.
Yeah, where you revisit. And also, a good girl, a church girl, will not wish to get that drunkard, that boy who's always at the pub, at the bar. So balance your life, know what you want. In the knowing what you want, the lady should also be in that bracket. Which kind of a lady do I want? And after getting it, how will I balance it with my education? Don't let that lady come in between you and your education. Let her understand that you are a student, you are still hustling, and have it that way.
Okay. That's a challenge though. It's very true. Please have that. Take that advice. Mr. Robert, how did you manage this life?
It comes back to one thing: just your own structure with God and everything, and then knowing exactly what you go to campus. But then at the end of the day, that lady, you didn't go there to find a wife.
But you need a relationship. You need somebody, not a relationship actually. Let us talk from the bitter truth. Once you step out of, remember this is the very first time. No one is monitoring you. No one is making sure that you're back at your hostel by 7 or 8. You're managing your time by yourself and your life. So from the truth, how can you advise a youth, or how did you as a person go through this with the urge of having a very nice lady and you didn't have money and you're just from a humble background? How? I just want to hear. I want someone to learn from this.
It depends on your call. Just depends on your call. But in terms of your connection with the other gender should be limited, maybe mostly, to something that can benefit both of you in the long run.
Okay.
Because we are not forming a relationship so that we can break other people's heart. We're not doing that. If the relationship was supposed to go up past campus, then I think it was meant to be, it should be. But I don't think it's something that the youth should be concerned about at that age. Yes, maybe just worry just getting your degree first. Hizo zingine zitakuja.
Okay. That is new though, because with the current with the current
No,
youth we're having.
We have, you know, the bad part is that we have this mentality that you must get a girlfriend, maybe at campus. It is true, maybe you can get a girlfriend. Maybe you don't need to be connected and have that intimate relationship with the other person. You can just have that person that maybe just that confident, that you can talk to and maybe air out your opinion. But it is not a must that maybe you have to sleep with them and get that connection. Because the moment that you sleep with them, then you owe them something.
Yeah.
Now you owe them, now you have to, you owe them the explanation, you owe them making a phone call in the morning and then also in the evening, making those texts. And that will distract you from the core that you went with at the university. Yeah, so you must stop all the distractions at that age. Let me say, at that specific age, you must cut a lot of distractions and then just be focused on one thing, that is getting that degree ticked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've talked about the men's side, or the men part. Let me talk about the female part. I've done my Form 4, I'm a female, and I'm yet to join campus. How do you know, this lady is going there, she's going to want to dress well, she's going to want people to see or notice her. And she also might go an extent of having a boyfriend. What advice can you give this lady? Mr. Robert, let me begin.
In terms of going to school, in terms of dressing,
in terms of going out there, and, you know, she's going to try some things new. She's going to.
As a lady, you have to be true to yourself.
Okay.
Yes, you have to be very, very true to yourself, what you believe in. And that also stems from the specific background that you have been given by your own family. Yeah, so you have to be true to yourself and know that exactly, you don't have to live another person's life. Kama una pesa, una pesa. If a lady, you're broke, you're broke. You don't have to date a rich man
to have the money.
To have the money, no, you don't have to do that. Look for your money. We have talked about maybe doing the side hustles. The same thing that applies to men also applies to ladies. They can do the same thing. These are not that hard of that.
For them to depend on their own.
Yes,
they have to hustle.
You have to hustle. For them, I used to see some of them just sell clothes and maybe do the same thing that you used to do, like cyber work and everything.
Okay. Mister.
Yes.
Talk to me about the ladies now. In fact, with you, you handle these youths every day because you're a teacher by profession. So what can you tell them?
So to the ladies, just like men, you have to work hard. In life there is value. Everyone wants to have that value. If you are a lady and you are being dressed by a man, your value diminishes. But if you are a lady who works extra hard, you dress yourself, you do your things yourself, you have the value.
But if you are dressed by the man is yours, then
you are owned.
You are owned. There's nothing like maybe your value will diminish. No, that is your man. If he dresses you, that is fine. Yes, but if it has some economic benefits, like
we're talking about a student. Are you encouraging a student to be dressed by the man? We're not talking about a person who is married.
It depends on the long-term goal that they have, both of them.
Okay.
If the goal for both of them is to get married in the long run,
then maintain your
they
wife.
can dress themselves the way they want to. They can do that. Yeah, they can do that. They can even go ahead and even have kids. It now depends on the long-term goal that they have.
All right.
Yes, it depends on the long-term goal. Yeah.
You know, by the moment you have a kid, to be sincere, Mr. Robert, you will be forced to defer, and that will delay your years of graduation or graduating. I mean, so I wouldn't advise any student watching this show to go ahead and commit to somebody in the name of you want to get married. Yes, you can do that, but don't risk having a kid, please.
Good advice, but then you also have to accept both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. If it comes, please.
And if it comes, then just go with it.
Yeah.
Those extreme ends of it in life, yes.
Yeah.
You must be very real with our own self. If it comes, then go with it. Come with Jakuja then.
But on the side of having kids, I believe it's a long process.
Yes.
You have to know each other before you have a kid with someone. Make it official. There is a guy who must have come to your place at your home where your parents are. You've gone to their place. At least it's official. But I want to believe you cannot make it that way while still at the campus.
Very difficult.
Yeah. So at the campus, issue of having kids, to me, still focus on your career.
I support that 100. I support that. Don't think about that while you're going to join or something. focus into your studies and establish yourself. Go there, hustle, and be straight to your education first. Then the boyfriend shit or the hustle things, let them be the second or third option. That is my advice. So what I can say, if you're going to join, we have so many businesses as per me. We have the perfume refilling business. You can just carry them with you while going to classes or something. If anyone, you market yourself. Those are some of the businesses that you can do. You can open or begin a cyber. You can be selling some clothes. Help your lecturers with the office works. Just, I don't know. There's so many things. And in case you cannot do that, then there's some people who join campus when they're having their talents. For instance, you're a music artist. Please continue doing that while you go there. Every event that you'll be having within the school, with the good rapport that you've already had with your lecturers, they will incorporate you in the program, and you'll get paid for that. That is number one. Number two, if you're a fashion model, actually you'll also get paid for that. We have modeling agencies around the school, some are within the school. There's so many. So if you're having a talent and you don't feel like going to hustle literally, then focus first into education, then your talent to boost your pockets, because by that you won't be able to depend on another person. Or number two, you won't put much pressure in, or it won't lead you into conning your parents. So just believe into yourself and get to know your strength points, what you do best, what you can deliver. Then you work into that. Online businesses that they both talked about, try them out, only the legitimate ones. That is my advice. So in case you have any different opinion to share with us, please feel free to share your thoughts or your concern, or airing out your questions in the comment section, so that we get you the right or appropriate response. Thank you so much. As we are going to head into episode 2. See you soon. Bye.